Hi everybody, welcome to a Friday edition of Monkey Island Madness. This is a live show taped over at Ustream TV, and I am talking to a live audience. So I wasn't really doing anything this morning. I have stuff I should be doing, but yeah, I'm not doing anything, so I figured I might as well come on and show. I did go to Joplin yesterday, and didn't buy a whole lot, really. I didn't, and I was not intending to buy a whole lot. The idea was go get Robert a steak for his birthday. Hi, Dorothy. So we went to Michael's first, and the rat had to go in with me because I had gotten this. Michael's is now carrying Finnabar products. Finnabar, I think it's Finnabar, really. Oops, that's the wrong one. I didn't want to show that first. This is the one I had bought for Eileen last week. I think we originally saw this at Xandra's house, and I really liked it, and Eileen said she wanted it. What I really like is this stencil with the crazy circles. This is fun. Hi, Kat. Hi, Jeannie. Robert he is so sweet, because I didn't even know if they'd have any left. So I said, well, you just sit in the car, I'll run in, see what they've got, and if they have what I want them to have, I'll call you and you can come in. I wish you guys could have seen him at the freaking register, because he doesn't go into Michael's. I think this is the first time I've ever asked him to go in and use the discount. No, I'm good, honey, thank you. It was pretty funny, him using his coupon on his phone at Michael's, but he did it. Anyway, I got this one for me. I really like it. It's kind of solar system. I don't know if it has a name. Let me put it. Dream Without Fear is the name of this one. And I wish I could have gone back in 15 times, because they had 4 different stamp sets, and I almost called you, Eileen. Yeah, it will be great for the modeling paste. So I got this one for myself, and then I went over to the clearance area in Michael's, and they had this great big huge tube of washi tape in navy blue. Navy blue is my favorite color, and this has what, 10 rolls of 10 yards, and it was on sale for $6.99. So I had to buy it. I just had to. So yeah, I bought more washi, Eileen. I know I should feel bad, but I really don't. So there you go. And then the rat came in, and we got this one for you, Eileen. I hope you like this one. I'm going to get this one also for myself. So this is what the rat bought you yesterday, Eileen. I really like this circle here that has the text in it. And these are not very big, you guys, okay? That's my hand. So you can kind of see, and my hand is not big. So you get a lot of stamps, but they're not big. I finally got some washi tape. I know. Hi, Jeannie. I don't remember if I said hi yet. So yeah, this is the one the rat got, and it's all different shapes with text in it, and it's called Spread Your Wings, and then the stencil that comes with this one is all butterflies. So I really want this one as well. I really do. But I'll have to get it next time I go. So that was my Michael's purchases. But the washi tape, that was totally not necessary. Well, none of it's necessary. Let's don't kid ourselves. And then we went over to Hobby Lobby, more because I was interested in how they're rearranging the store. Because like the area where, in my store anyway, where they used to have all that big row of stamps and stuff like that, that had already been taken up by like cake decorating or something. So I knew they were going to change it all around, and that's right back by the clearance area. So I was just walking around looking for, stuff on clearance, and oh, there's a book out in the, hang on, I gotta go get the book. I did get a book too. So anyway, at my Michael or Hobby Lobby, they are still doing like some of the markdown. I noticed there was one girl in one of the aisles that was still taking stuff off the shelf, remarking it down. And I think now maybe some of the clearance stuff is not going to be left in the aisles because she had that whole aisle torn down, rearranging, you know, the, what do you call that, board? Anyway. And she had a whole cart of junk piled up like it was going back to the clearance area. So another thing I think they're doing is they're definitely increasing their furniture or decorating, home decorating type stuff, and the seasonal. Like the seasonal aisle or aisles, just huge. So I ignore the cake decorating aisle too. But it was like cake decorating and wrapping paper and all that stuff is being moved over there. And then the aisle where they had like the Dilution stuff, the Tim Holtz stuff, that aisle, it hasn't been reworked yet, but it was almost empty. There's like no products down there. So I don't know where they're moving that through. I didn't scrounge through the cart. No, I did not scrounge through the cart. I was tempted, but I didn't. Hi, Paula. But I did not scrounge through the cart. And it wasn't stuff I was interested in. But they still had, in that area where the metallic pastes are and stuff like that, they did still have some of that stuff there on clearance. But I don't need or want that. So, yeah, I didn't get that. So, I bought 2 clearance items. One was the watercolors Unleashed. There was another watercolor book there that was really cool too. But anyway, I got this more just because I like the eye candy. I think I will learn a little bit about watercolor in here. I'm never going to become a watercolorist. I promise you that. But I have the watercolors, and I thought, well, it's cheap. I mean, so I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and pick it up. I don't remember seeing this one before. Now, I love that. I really love that. But I did read, like, I don't know, quite a bit of it. Well, past here until they got into, yeah, this is like finding your subject. I read last night all this material stuff, and honestly, I already learned stuff about watercolor, the composition of watercolor, different types of watercolor brushes, that I honestly didn't know. So, yeah, I was happy to get that. That was $6.25, so not free, but definitely cheaper. So if I learned something from it, yay for me. And then the only other thing I got was this Higgins India ink pen, and I'm not going to open it because after you break it open, yeah. Oh my God, why is the cat going crazy? She's up on the banister, walking around meowing like a freak. There's something going on with that cat. I think she's losing her mind. You guys, I'm sure, can hear her. But anyway, so that was regular $11 for $2.25. Yep, that's Roxy over there acting. I don't know why she's up on the banister. Ask Colleen what she has peas in her art room. Oh, I think I knew why she had peas. She said one time, this is a test and I'm going to fail. You paid almost $40 for that book. Oh, Paula, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But then with my 40% off coupon, since I'd gotten these totally cool Chameleon markers, and somebody had mentioned the color tops that go with them, I thought, okay, there wasn't anything I really needed or wanted. And when I saw these color tops, I could use my 40% off, and you got 5 of them for, I don't know, what does that work out to? 40% of 13 is like, what, $7.70 or something, I don't know. But anyway, I guess the way these work, and I'm going to go ahead and open them because I haven't yet. And I got the blue set, and I looked on Amazon this morning. There's like 10 sets of these that you can buy. Oh, God. What you do is aren't those cool little thing in a cool little container? Now, you gotta love a cool house. These come in their very own cool little house. So these will stay in their house, I'm pretty sure. But from everything I can gather, and I wanted to look and see, they do match the colors of the pens. Yeah, I'm looking, and they do. So I'm not sure why you couldn't just, maybe there's somebody who uses Chameleons here that could tell me, is why couldn't I just take this pen, because, okay, let me describe what the whole idea here is. Okay, you take this, and I'll get some paper here. You take that pen and touch it to the other one to create more colors. Okay, so let's just say this is the BL4, so I'll go darker this time. Hi, CB. Very cool house. What's a very cool house? All right. These things are really amazing. Okay, so you get one part of it. So I don't know what I'm doing here. So if somebody knows what I'm doing, please tell me. So anyway, from what I'm guessing is you put the two different colors together like this, and the color that you want to go down onto the other color has to be on top. And so you kiss the 2 points together in there. Can you see in the clear part? And then, like, you can turn this lighter blue into that darker, and then it's going to fade out into the blue that it originally was. And I might have left it on there too long. I don't know. We're finding out here. This is research, and Paula knows all about the whole research thing. So, all right, I'm going to, okay, I can see that it's getting lighter. So you can, yeah, see how dark it started out? All right, I'll just do the BL7. So they changed the colors so you can do shading and stuff directly. All right, that's the BL7 that I just used. And that's a lighter version of the blue. I'll pull you down where you can see better. Okay, so by putting the light blue in this dark blue color and letting them kiss, and I've got to hold it vertical for a minute. Hi, Ange. Anybody else who has come in, and I'm not going to leave it that long. So up here where you can see the two colors, I'll go ahead and just see how it starts out as the dark blue color, and then as that dark blue disperses, it will end up down at the lighter blue color. And that's what these chameleons are all about. Can you see now that it's dispersing into the very, very light blue? So isn't that cool? And I'm gathering, just from having used them what little bit I have, the longer you kiss it, the more ink that goes, gets sucked down, and the longer the dark blue is going to have to last. So, yeah, it's a learning curve, but I'm going to learn it. Just here for a while, going to get Aussie money and eat lunch with a neighbor. Oh, Aussie money. I might have to buy some of your Aussie money, CB, if I can't get any in San Francisco. I'm catching on a little bit. Too much trouble for me. I don't know. I think they're a fun toy to play with. I mean, I'm really looking forward to playing with them more. I really, really am. So that was all my purchases. And Ange, you got here too late. You didn't get to see what I found on clearance at Michael's. This whole big tube of navy blue washi. So anyway, so that's all I bought yesterday. And then I of course bought the rat his dinner. We ended up eating, you know, kind of like in between lunch and dinner. Hi, Joan. Um, um, you know, CB, that may not be a bad idea. Um, I wouldn't mind having, and I can PayPal you the money today. Um, Go ahead and get me $500 Aussie if you wouldn't mind, and I'll PayPal you the money today. Would that be okay, CB? Don't be afraid to say no if you don't want to, but I will PayPal you that money today. Do 500 American into whatever amount that comes out Aussie, because, yeah, do 500 Aussie. No, 500 American, and then whatever it turns out to be Aussie money is cool. Is that okay? And then if we've got to pay $10,000, no, I think starting out with 500 cash, Aussie cash, should be enough. Because most, you know, the only thing I'll have to probably pay cash for is transportation. I'm sorry, you guys, that we're doing this. We could have done this on the phone. But to pay for transportation. Otherwise, meals and all that junk, I'll just put it on a credit card. But I think I'd like to have $500 cash. Hi, Carol. So, anyway, I guess I could go ahead and continue swatching some of my chameleon markers. Tell me what you think, CB. But see how different these came out after they dried? And that's another thing I don't think I realized the other day. The transition after they dried was much smoother. Like this one's not, but I'll learn how to do that. There's only a $5 fee for that much. Okay, I will send you 505 American dollars. Or you actually, why don't you just tell me what the fee is, and I'll just PayPal you that anyway. Hunky UPS generally shows up about 3 in the afternoon, 2 to 3. But I think it really depends on how busy his worthless butt is. And I hope it's my regular guy. Last week they had, or the week before, here recently, they've had a stupid girl on. I shouldn't say that, but she runs up to the door, she drops the package and runs away. And, I mean, I'm usually here, so I find it quick enough. But, like, the day the Chameleons came, she delivered that. So maybe it was earlier this week. And it's like, he would never do that. He rings the doorbell, waits for me to come, because he likes hugs. So anyway, I'm excited about these. And then I looked on Amazon for these. Every set of the 5 is $12.99 for these color tops. Some of them on Amazon are like, okay, cool. That'll be great, CB. But everyone there was $12.99. When I looked on Amazon, there were some as low as like $7. So I think I can, and I'm not going to buy any more until after I get home. Because right now I feel like the bank account is having a hemorrhage. It's a hemorrhage going on. Alright, so I did some of the browns. I didn't do any of the grays. I know I didn't do that. And then I did that whole middle section. Alright, I'll start with the pink section and do the pink and greens. You cradle robber, you. Cradle robber? Why am I... Oh, because hunky UPS? I'm not going to keep him. I'm just going to hug on him as long as he's here. I promise you, I ain't going to keep him. He's probably about my son's age, if I had to guess. He's got a wife and kids, and he's just a sweet guy. Sweet guy. Okay, so I'm kissing these two together. And I think somebody said about 10 seconds, so... And I started light and went to dark, so... So it is, in fact, a week from today that we are leaving. In fact, a week from today, right about now, I will be heading out to the airport with the rat. Because I have to stop and get a cappuccino on the way. That's one of the only reasons we like going to Tulsa. And, well, I might actually leave a little bit early because I think I want to go to Barnes & Noble and see if I can find that Daphne's diary. And the rat won't care. Okay, I just added a little bit more of the alcohol, so I'm going to come up here and try and blend out a little bit. Learning curve. Alright, and this was pink 2. I don't know why CB is saying eek. Will rat stream for you while I'm gone? Oh my gosh, you guys don't want the rat streaming, I promise you. This is bubblegum. Yes, in fact, this weekend, I'm at the 13th right now. I will do that on my show Monday. I will pick the winner of the scavenger hunt, and this weekend, when I get some time, I'm going to make the journal for the giveaway. Yeah, that's one thing I've got to do, is get the journal made for that. And I'm just going to, I've got some great magical papers already made up, so I'm just going to use it out of magical papers I've already got. That one I might not have left long enough. I like that there's no overlap, that the blend is pretty seamless. I like that a lot. And this is PK3. Yeah, so sometime this weekend I may come on and make a journal. Why don't I work on it now? Because I want to do this now. Eileen is slacking. Why is Eileen? Hi, Julie. What? I just looked at those color tops and it reads like you can add them to any color. Good way to get more blends. Yes. Yeah. You can marry them to, or kiss them to anything. Yeah, it is. A week from today, CB, we are going. I'm going to meet CB face to face a week from today. I am just so excited. I'll do it this weekend. I'm not worried. I'd rather get these all swatched. So I like to get like entire projects done. And if I leave this hanging, then it's sitting here forever. So that's my thinking there, is go ahead and get these swatched. There aren't that many left to do, and then I could do that. And I also have to I just went blank. Oh, Eileen and I are doing another prompt project. I guess it's just the two of us. I don't know who else is doing it, but with modeling paste. So yeah, see how that one just the blend goes from like no color down to the total pink color. How cool is that? I love it. Oh, I gotta put the number on that one. PK4. Probably the hardest thing I have left to do to get ready to go is get the rat some food that he might be able to fix himself. CB's so bright you gotta wear shades. I believe that. That's all right. I'll bail on a bar tab in a minute too, so me and CB we'll get along just fine. Oh, Darren's doing it too? Okay, cool. Okay, Dorothy's doing it too. Cool. All right, well, I guess there's a few of us going to do it. I'm going to obviously miss a few weeks, but that's okay. I actually do have an idea for the modeling paste one. And I think, honestly, my house is not going to get clean before I go, but I don't really care because the rat's not going to keep it clean while I'm gone anyway. So I just figured, don't worry about cleaning the house. I'm going to leave him instructions. Honestly, I've started a list of stuff that I want him to do while I'm gone, and he'll do it. He will do it. But I want him to wash all these damn windows. I need some clean windows when I get home. So he doesn't know yet that that's happening, but he'll figure it out because he's smart that way. But yeah, so the vacuuming and stuff like that, I won't ask him to wash the kitchen floors, but I will have him like run the vacuum and wash these damn windows. That's all I really want done. And then if they could have this patio project done before I get home, that would be pretty awesome too. Well, if Rach says that's the prompt for tomorrow, bonus, we're just ahead of the game. But I do have an idea for the modeling paste one. Cleaning lady for when I get back. I don't know. I've gone back and forth with the cleaning lady thing. Do I want one? Do I not want one? I would love one. I'll be honest. I would love to have a cleaning lady, but there is absolutely no reason in this world that I can't clean this house. That's just the truth. So, yeah, that's why I won't get one, because it's just sheer laziness. And you have to clean before the cleaning lady comes anyway. I mean, not like really clean, but make sure everything's picked up and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's the worst part of my cleaning anyway. Is the messes I make. And I wouldn't want her putting my junk away. There you go, CB. Yeah, I would rather get help in for like the high things, cleaning the ceiling fans and stuff like that. I just put that as BD and it's RD. Red. Hi, Suzanne. just even a one shot for you to come home to a clean house. I don't care if I come home to a clean house. I mean, he won't totally wreck it. The bathrooms will be a mess and the kitchen floor will be trashed out, but yeah, nah, it'll be all right. If he'll run the vacuum and blow the driveway and wash the windows, I'm cool. He does the driveway and windows usually anyway, but it's time of year that it needs to be done. Well, this one doesn't look real red. To me, it looks more brown. Okay. Oops. Wrong one. Gotta be careful that you get these back in the order they belong. What's Julie raising money doing? Yours and mine both, Julie. I just went back. And Paula, I'm seriously confused now. Is this a sneaky prop for Eileen to trick us into streaming? No, it was just we were talking and we're really enjoying the Rach prompts. And of course I'm leaving town, so I'm not going to have time to do too much of anything, but we were saying it'd be fun if there was 2 a week, you know, because it makes me get off my lazy butt and get some art done. So Eileen and I decided we would go ahead and just dream up a second prompt, like on Wednesdays, so we have 2 projects a week that we have to complete. Because if I have a project I have to complete, I'm usually pretty good about getting it done if I'm just sitting here doing nothing anyway. So, yeah, so we do Rach's on Saturday, and then Eileen's going to come up with one midweek for us. And this first week, Eileen's prompt is modeling paste, that we have to do something and use modeling paste. And I already have an idea. So, this is like a gadget thing. I love gadgets. If you leave that on too long, you get too much clear area. That's for sure. I know that. So, now this marker, I will say, compared to the others, I don't know why, but it feels drier. And these you can change the tip out, and you can add more color. And I don't mean just alcohol. I think you can actually get the colors too. I haven't looked into it because they're brand new, obviously. Well, now it doesn't feel dry. So yeah, and honestly, I haven't watched. I said the other day I was going to watch some videos on them. I have not watched videos on them yet. I did watch one quick one that Teresa sent me, but it was more like a commercial from Chameleon. Uh-oh, Eileen's enabling Paula for more books. That's just what we all need, more books. I really did go back and forth yesterday about buying that watercolor one. It was like, oh my gosh, that's just, you don't need more books, blah, 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 blah. But then it was like, it's $6, stupid. If you learn something, it's worth it. All right. Oh, I'm moving into the oranges now. That's why you're seeing yellow here. And so far, these colors are really nice. I mean, they're very vibrant and totally saturated. So, yeah. This is like the orange yellow. The wind is really picking up. I have the windows open, so you might hear noise in the background. Oops. Wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing. Oh, Eileen just mentioned in chat about Dee Dee likes to fish and art. That was so cute yesterday, Dee Dee's video. So now I want to go to Atlanta and dance with Dee Dee on the dock and post it so you guys could make fun of us. Maybe I'll get out and dance on the Sydney Harbor Bridge. How about that? And you guys, I would do something like that because I figure I'm never going to see those people again. I don't care what they think about me. And there's really only those two oranges. Of course, how many oranges do you need? But now I'm getting into the yellows. But with all the yellows and oranges, I can make, or yellow and reds, I can make oranges. Dee Dee is tough on minnows. Yeah, did you see that, man? She did not have a problem just stabbing that minnow. I'm not going to get arrested. I'm not going to do anything illegal. I don't think. I love when you can start seeing the colors start coming out. I do like that. That is very cool. And if I get thrown in jail in Oz, I'm calling Jen first. See if they have any connections in the police department. What kind of friends won't bail out friends? Well, obviously, Eileen kind of friends, CB. Don't call me if you get in trouble. CB will be right there with me. So we'll have to call CB's friends. mm. Okay, CB, have fun today. Call me when you get home and I'll PayPal that money immediately. It's nice to have connections, man, because I don't know where. I was telling CB the other day, and I don't even know why I didn't think of it then, telling her to get me some Aussie money. But she lives in San Antonio. There is absolutely no place around here. I think if I wanted to get Aussie money here, I would have to drive all the way to Kansas City. I know none of my local banks would have it. Hell, usually you can't even break 100 at the bank here. Hi, Kia. Come on. I've only got, what, this and 5 more greens, and then the grays and the black. So I don't have much left to do. And this reminds me more of like yellow ochre or something. And then just to, can't your bank order the money for you? Well, my bank, it probably could. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't run over there. But my bank is actually 35 miles away, and I need to get an account over here closer to me because I hate driving over to the bank. So I need to do that. But Jen had told us that we could actually get Aussie money in San Francisco. And I'm assuming we will change planes in San Francisco, but I'm not sure about that. We've got quite a layover in San Francisco, like 3 hours. But I don't want to have to leave the terminal to go in search of money, and maybe it might be right down on the terminal. I don't know that, so it's just easier if CB does it. It's no big deal. She's going to do it anyway, but she actually had a good thought. We'll have to pay for a taxi or a shuttle or something when we get there, and we get there at 6:30 in the morning. So it could be that absolutely nothing will be open at that time of day. So yeah, better to be safe than sorry, right? And I'm still flabbergasted at Z staying an additional 3 weeks. Oh, Are you planning on streaming again, Paula, to show this, whatever you're going to show? I hope you're having a good vacation, really. Yesterday, being in Joplin was a pretty fun day. Okay, this is Dark Sage. I was going to say, this is weird. Pretty color, though. I think there's 50 in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Yeah, there's 50 colors, and then it came with a detail pen and a colorless blender. And this one I left on quite a long time. And this is called Spring Meadow. So yeah, there's, I think, 50 colors in the Chameleon line, and then they sent a really cool detail pen and colorless blender. So yeah, she sent the whole set, which was so generous. I'm still overwhelmed by the generosity. I mean, it's like too much stuff, not enough time. It is a good selection. Hi, Lori. Finnabar is doing a live stream tonight. Oh, find out the information about that. I will watch a Finnabar stream any day. Eileen Finnabar consulting the details with a private coach before. 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's way cool. Sweet. So if you guys, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, you don't care, but yeah, I guess Finnabar is going to do a live stream 2 p.m. Eastern. In case I forget, Eileen, will you tweet it? Please? Because when I get off here, I am going to go upstairs and muck out my bedroom and the bathroom. And bring down some stuff to start packing, because I'm going to pack in the guest room. Everything I've been setting aside, I've just been setting aside in the guest room. So yeah, I'm going to go up and do that this afternoon. Thank you. Yeah, I like Finnebera's work too. I do too. I like her products. Yeah. And I don't think she's a sellout. Like some of the others, I feel like they're sellouts. I don't feel like she is. I think she's stayed true to herself and her art, even though she's gotten popular. And like I've said before, and I'll say it again and again and again, I totally admire anybody who can make a living. And obviously, some of them are making a good living doing their artwork and the things they love. So, yay on her. But yeah, I think she's not a sellout. Ooh, this is a yummy minty green. Or at least up there it was yummy minty. Now it's turning into like the grass green. So those are the things I think you got to remember is like and that's why I'm glad I'm going to have these swatches, that the grass green actually, with the alcohol added to it, it's a yummy minty green. I don't think Seth is a sellout either. I really don't. I don't think Seth would just put his name on any products. I might be wrong, but I don't think Seth is a sellout. I really don't. And I'm not going to go into who I think are, but I think some of them have sold themselves out. They don't owe me anything. So, you know, and I don't know, maybe put in the same position, I would be like, hell yeah, put my name on that. Um, you know, I mean, is anybody really going to turn down cash? You know, let me put your name and your image on this, and if we sell 1,000,000, you go to the Bahamas. Put my name on it. I'm all for it. So it's easy for me to sit here and say that when nobody's offered to do that for me, because I don't know what I would do. I'd like to think I wouldn't sell out, but I don't know. I think each of us, given the opportunity, be interesting to see what we would do. I'd like to think I'm more principled and have better values, but who knows? And if the truth were known, I wish we could all, you know, like make a living doing what we love and, you know, not just a living, hell, get rich. Why not? Now I'm into the grays, so it's not going to be so much fun. However, I like black and white art. Graphite is still my favorite medium. And I did that watercolor not very long ago that was just gray and black and white, and I really enjoyed doing that, so. Oh, you got to take 3 Finnebear classes, Eileen? Yeah, I like the grays too. They're just not as exciting as all the other colors. See, but I love brown too. Like, brown and blue, that combination together drives CB and Eileen crazy, but I love it together, brown and blue. That's a really pretty cool gray. Oh, back when she was teaching for Prima. Okay. Remember, I stole her paper towels and sent them to Joycey. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, actually, now that you mention that, turquoise and tan. Yeah, I like turquoise and tan together too, but navy blue and brown together. Love it. Love it together. Did Joycey ever use them, Eileen? The stolen paper towels. I might have left these kissed too long because the color's taken a while to come. There are missing numbers in this set, and that makes me wonder if they aren't going to come out with some additional colors. Okay, she did use them. I mean, that book is not out until September. September will be here before you know it. That's the scary thing about time. As you get older, like September seems so long ago, or so long to wait. But it's like every time I turn around, it's time to pay taxes. I had to go do that the other day. I was like, how does April 15th get here so damn fast every time? Like, I just wrote that freaking check, and here it is time again. Don't even get me started on that. Gets me in a really bad mood. The only good thing about tax time is I love my tax lady. I really, really, really love my tax lady. Everything else about it pisses me off. Same for Christmas. Isn't that the truth, Suzanne? Like, you just get over Christmas. Like, I can hardly wait for Christmas to be over every year. And then, what do you know? They're putting damn Christmas stuff out in the stores. Well, we just finished Easter. It won't be long. I did notice at Michael's, if you, like, buy your holiday stuff ahead, they still had a lot of Easter stuff on sale for like 80% off. I didn't buy it because I don't decorate for Easter. Yeah, I put some bunny ears and a fluffy tail on the rat and tell him to go hang out in the yard. But yeah, if you buy your Easter stuff and holiday stuff ahead, Michael's had a bunch of that stuff left yesterday. You get to meet Ange in September. Yay! Well, the only thing on my plate is this trip to Australia, and then getting some projects done here around the house this spring and summer. And then hopefully in the fall, when all that's done, the rat and I can go somewhere, providing, his test results and everything continue to come back good. That's what I'm hoping, is that maybe Robert and I could go somewhere together come fall. But this summer, no, it's going to be getting stuff done around this house, getting the patio done, getting both bathrooms redone. You haven't filled out a tax form for years? Oh my God. That's reason enough right there for me to really dislike you. I don't know if the day will ever come when I don't have to fill out a tax form. You have a convention in Louisville. Cool. Yeah, September will be here before you know it. And the only good thing about that is then all the city buttholes go home. They're just now starting to come every weekend. The weather's getting nice enough that all the weekend people come. So my road out here becomes Grand Central Station. But I'm going to try not to bitch about it. Ooh, I must not have held this one together very long, or this one's going to be really, really, really dark. Now, I'm not sure why you would want to do this with black, for example. I mean, to me, if you want black, you don't need to be doing this with your black marker, right? What would be the advantage? Because you've already got all the grays. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway for the swatch. But yeah, I think for the black, it seems counterintuitive, I guess. And this is the last one, boys and girls. Hi, Deb. So I should have 50 little swatcheroos here. Someone change the subject to something not depressing. Okay, what's not depressing? Yeah, because we've been talking about depressing stuff. Let me think. What's not oh, I know what's not depressing. All right, this is the black that I'm working on right now, so I should get every variation of gray at this point, right? I get to have pizza and shaky milk for dinner. That's not depressing. And Finnabear is going to do a stream today, and I'm sure she's going to be showing a lot of her new products and stuff, so that's cool. What else is not depressing? I'm going to Australia in a week. And what else is not depressing? We have really the nicest, coolest, most generous bibs in the world. That's not depressing. Okay, so there's the black, where you went all the way from really white down to black, which this is just a waste of good alcohol, I think, but you never know. New toys are not depressing. They are not. I planned this weekend's benefit on April 15th because the lady we were raising money for is an accountant. She thought it was hilarious. That is funny. I think my accountant actually is busy year-round. I don't think she ever has a time that she's not busy. Because she does accounting for businesses as well, right? But this time of year is especially bad for her, I know. But she keeps a full staff year-round, it looks to me. All right, here's all my swatcheroos. I'm going to pull them over here. I need some more elastic, I know that. And that should be big enough. That's orange. Where'd all my yellows go? There they are. I usually do all my swatches the same sequence, and they have these in the box completely different. But I usually start at the yellows and then go to the pinks and reds. I think I'll put the flesh tone in next. Maybe I should put flesh first. The almost non-existent color ones. I don't know. I'll probably change these 100 times. Yeah, I think most accountants, if they do business accounting, I think they stay busy, like, all the time. But my brother went to mine this year, and he loved her too, so he'll probably start using her for his business accounting as well, which is cool. I like to send new business her way. I'm putting these on here not in the order that they're in the box, but in the order that I think I would look for them. You have a small 20 of those markers. They're awesome, right, Deb? I'm really loving them. I'm really loving them so far. All right, we're going to do purple next. And then I can put these aside and either, well, I am going to play with them a little bit more. I'm going to put some of the blues onto other colors. Like I want to try the blues with the red, see if I get some nice purples or what. So yeah, come on. Uh-oh. One of them doesn't have a number on it because, oh well. How did I get BL2? All right, I'll just save that out. BL2. Oh, that's the baby blue. Maybe it doesn't have much color. All right, I'm going with that. Yeah, I watched one of them. It was like a real quick one, Deb. But yeah, when I get some time this weekend, I will definitely be checking out the website for the tutorials, and then go watch some people who have become proficient at them, right? I need to tie a knot down here so I'm not putting them in on one end and they're coming off at the other end. That would be really stupid. And if I did that, I don't even think I'd tell you guys because you'd really make fun of me. Okay, so this shows, is that the sage or the olive? That's green one. I'm going to do the olive at the end near the browns. And browns are always hard for me to organize. I don't know why. Because there's so many shades, I guess. Nope, I want that one next. Okay, there they are. All on their little string. And then I just tie this in a knot, and I will attach it to the side of the actual box that these are in. I'll show you because I'll go ahead and attach it right now. I showed you yesterday that these come in like this most coolest box that sets up. I'll pull out real quick. So it sets up like this where you can see all the colors, right? And then it has this handy dandy strap on it, I guess, to take it on the go. I probably will take this strap off, frankly, because I won't need it. In fact, I'll take it off right now because I know I won't be using this strap. Well, actually, it does make it nice to pick it up and move it. And this is usually how I just affix the swatches to whatever product. So then when I want to swatch, it's right there with the product. I don't have it somewhere else. It's just there with it. Brilliant, right? Smart girl. And it's not in a book that I have to go look for, which I did that. And it was a complete failure. I never ever went and looked for the swatches. I always wanted a swatch, so what I'd end up doing is coloring things, 100 times. Hang on, I'm going to tie this together. So now that whole swatch project's done, and I can put stuff away. So that makes me happy. All right, and this, I'm going to go ahead and write that this is marker paper. So next time I'm going to swatch, I know that this is marker paper, not cardstock or whatever. And they can hang right there. Yay. All right, now I want to try using these color tops that I got. Hang on, I pulled you guys out way far. With other colors. So you guys can holler out, let's see if I do the violet with the blue. Let's try blue and purple quickly. And these work just like the others, except that I'm putting blue onto the purple marker. So we'll see what happens. Let me see if I turn off the light. The color is just better for you guys if I leave that light off. I'll see if I can play in the dark for a few minutes. Alright, and again, I don't know how long to leave it because I'm new at this. So initially it should be coming out blue. It says cornflower blue. And then it should start transitioning into the purple. Oh, that is some kind of cool. Can you guys see that? Let me pull you down really, really close. That's cool. You have to admit, that is some kind of cool. I'll do it again. So I'm just sitting here thinking about, if you're going to use these in practice. And I didn't leave that on very long, so I'm just going to get a little bit of blue up there at the top. And then transition down into the dark, dark, dark purple. Oh my gosh. You went yellow on blue? Isn't that awesome, that transition color? I'm loving this. Okay, and if I do the yellow on blue, what obviously is going to happen is I'm going to end up with some greens in between, right? That cornflower blue is really pretty. I'll do the summer sun. Nah, I'll do the medium yellow. Oops, sorry. Whack, take that on the head to the darkest blue. Okay, and you put the color that you're letting run onto, oh boy, you can see that moving really quick onto that yellow. I'm not going to leave it on there very long. All right. Not a very pretty green, so obviously you're going to have to learn what are the best color combinations, because that made very much an olive green color. Now I'm just moving the tip around to get make sure I got all the blue off before I put it away. But yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Didn't make a pretty green. But that's amazing that you can go from blue to absolute yellow. And the yellow I chose was mellow yellow. Alright, let's do a red on blue. I like the vermilion. They don't have what I would consider to be like a processed red, so I'll go ahead and use the same dark blue. But I don't know why you couldn't do this with any of the colors as well. This just makes it easy. But I don't, and I'm going to try it here in just a second. Okay, so this is blue and red. So it starts out that really, really yummy dark blue, and I can see the red starting to move in now. And I think one of the tricks is, can you see how that blue came out right there? You've got to twist this marker to make sure you're using all the blue or keep it in one place. Didn't make a pretty purple, but you definitely got the transition, right? But I don't know why you couldn't, and I'm going to pull this out real quick and show you. I don't know why you couldn't take, for example, I'll take the peony pink and the, I don't want them, here's the lavender, we'll use lavender. Why I couldn't take, this is the lavender, and this is the pink. Alright, I'm going to put the lavender into the pink. Just hold it there for a minute. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Yeah, I can see the color going on there. It's not going to be as saturated, I think, is what it is. But yeah, if I just hold these, and I'm not pushing, okay, I'm barely touching. Okay. I'm going to put you back down where you can see. Yeah, that would work. So that worked out great, huh? And I'm not having chat move, so you guys either aren't talking or... Yep, my chat's working. So you guys have just quit talking. You're bored out of your tree. Right? You bored out of your tree yet? They're fun, you guys. These are really fun. Somebody say something in chat, if you would, please. Yeah, that one is my favorite. All right, let's do the baby blue. And the evergreen. Fascinated. Is that what it is? You're fascinated? Okay, cool. As long as you're fascinated and not just going, oh my God, will she never stop? Thank you, Julie. All right, I'm going to put the baby blue onto the evergreen. So this is like a real dark green. So I'm going to go from baby blue to dark, dark green. Ought to be cool. Ought to be cool. Lemon yellow and baby blue. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be fun. It would even be fun to do like a whole swatch of all the mixture, the color mixtures. Hi, Linda. But that one came out cool too. What did I do here? All right. So many pieces you got to fit back together. So she said lemon yellow and baby blue. Well, there really is no lemon yellow, so I'll do summer sun. And really, my camera is so close right now. All right, lemon yellow and baby blue. And on these, you definitely, I don't want to turn them upside down because I don't want to contaminate the color top itself, right? I don't know how long it would take for that to write itself. That's cool, Kia. It's just when chat doesn't move for a little while, it's like, is something wrong? Because I could sit here and talk to myself all day. All right, that should have been quite a bit of color. All right, this is baby blue to yellow. And the baby blue, honestly, there's almost no color at all to the baby blue. So, yeah, that's a combination I would probably never really use. Because that one, it's just not remarkable. It does work with other alcohol markers. That was a funny thing. I had a viewer, and I need to write down, when I'm going to repeat comments, I need to write down the viewer's name. But I did have a viewer on YouTube tell me that you can do this even with any alcohol marker, and you can also do it with water-based markers. Just don't use the alcohol with the water base, right? But I'll get the super tips out real quick, and we'll do a little experiment, because the super tips, one, they're really, really inexpensive. I could walk into Walmart and buy a new set this afternoon and not have to waste anything at all. But apparently you can, I'll take the yellow and, well, yellow and green isn't great. Yellow and blue. And we'll kiss these together. Let me make sure I've got clean yellow here. Okay, I've got real clean yellow. That was the test right there. Kiss these two together. And the one on the top is going to transfer to the one on the bottom. And so you just hold them, hold them together, tip to tip. And I don't know how long You have to hold it, but you can tell that I've contaminated that nib now up there. So let's go ahead and see how the yellow marker is blue, and now I'm getting into green. Now the thing is, this yellow marker may never ever be the same after that, and I don't care. Well, I don't know, it's coming out pretty good here. There's a cat hair. Yay, cat hair. And I don't know. Oh, that's where I colored with the alcohol marker. So you can do it with, and I'll pull that down so you can see. I don't think, well, the blue did last quite a while. So, you know, if you're going to try this, I would say definitely try it with your inexpensive markers first. Like Deb is saying, do your Tombos. I'm sure it would work with Tombos just like this. I'm not sure that I want to do it with Tombos. You know what I'm saying? Because those are, what, $3 a pen about? So yeah, it will work with any marker. Alright, I'll try a pink one with, oh, yellow one with pink would be fun. Let's do yellow and pink. And I'm going to choose a different yellow, right? And I'm going to put the yellow onto the pink this time. And the way you determine that is by which ones are on the top. But yeah, I had a viewer tell me you can do this with other alcohol markers as well. So my Hoo Hoo Hero markers that were cheap to begin with, those are fair game for any kind of experiment. Okay, this is the yellow onto the pink. Okay, there's a hint of yellow up there. It's more orange. Transitioning down back to the pink. Can you see that? It's hard to see on camera, but yeah, that is definitely working. So there you go. Do that, ladies. Go get some cheap Crayola super tips and get after it. But yeah, the orange with the yellow and the pink is really cool. Which may be nice if you want to do a seamless blend like that, because with water markers especially, it is hard to blend, because when they go down, I'll do yellow-green to show you real quick. Like the yellow-green on those leaves where I've tried to transition with the alcohol markers, it is much easier with the alcohol markers. So if, for example, I want to transition from yellow into green, you end up with like a real harsh line there. See how I can't transition that out? No matter what I do, I mean, I could wear this marker out and the paper. I could wear a hole in the paper before I could transition that out and get a smooth blend more like this. You could something you leaf like that. You could DP you leaf like that. Okay, Dorothy is talking British and I don't understand what she's saying. Let's do a blue purple real quick just because we can. Oops, sorry, that was probably loud. Alright, I will put the purple onto the blue. So, yeah. I need my glasses. Oh! Dropped it. I got it on my shirt, but it's okay because this is a paint shirt. If I'd have gotten it on my pants, I was going to be pissed. Or add colored pencils. See, Bren, there you go. This is more just fun. But some people really like markers. I like markers for my base coat, but all my detail, in all honesty, I will do with colored pencil, probably. Alright, all that purple is what has transferred onto the blue pen. So it does make a nice seamless blend, I will say that. And these are the cheap Crayola markers. So I'll pull you down so you can see better. I can see the purple in there far better than you guys can. And yeah, they are different results, but I'm more like Bren. And it's probably just because that's what I'm used to. That's the way I've always done it, so that's, you know, what I'm most comfortable with. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong, it just makes it what you're used to and what you're comfortable with. You know, I've watched a lot of artists do things that I'm just like, well, I'll just even use acrylic pours as an example. You know, I love the end result of those. It's not something I'm comfortable with because of the marker. That doesn't mean a year from now, I won't say, you know what, to hell with the mess, I'm doing it. Because up until recently, the only markers I had were either the Tombow, like brush markers, and the Crayola Super Tip. I didn't have markers. I was not a marker person. But it's kind of like all the other stuff we do. It's a new toy. It's fun. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Okay, I'm just going to randomly pick two. I'm back to the Chameleons. So if you guys want to play with your super tips, get after it. So that's all I was going to do this morning, was show you my stuff. And Eileen, I'm going to try really hard to get to the, well, I'm going to have to get to the post office, so never mind. Your stamps will go before I leave. They will, they will. Alright, I didn't tell you guys the colors that I mixed this time. I'm just going to, I need a bigger piece of paper. Can you guys see here? I'll bring you down real close. Now that's kind of interesting and fun. Okay, on this one, I like this transition a lot. I use the turquoise color top with the spring meadow green, and I think I could go ahead and get some more lighter green out of here. So that one I really like. I mean, that is an absolute seamless blend right there. No problem, but thank you. And then I think I do have to be mindful to store these probably standing up. And I need to find out, if anybody in chat knows, go ahead and tell me. Do the chameleon markers need to be stored on their side? I know that like Bailey J and people who use Copic, however you pronounce it, they store them on their side. And so yeah, I'm wondering, does the manufacturer, I'll research if nobody knows, but yeah, are you supposed to keep them on their side? Most of my Tombos all through the years, because they had the dual tip, I kept them on their side. Anything with a dual tip, I always try and keep on its side. And the reason for that is I always think if you're storing them straight up and down, that one end is going to get all the fluid, whether it's water, alcohol, whatever. Going for a seamless blend here. I left those a long time. It's taken a long time for this color to come out. That is an awesome color blend right there. Awesome. Love that. Oops, I'm not even on camera. Sorry, you guys. I'm a bozo. I'm so excited about my stuff. So can you see that? Let me see if the light helps. Light doesn't help at all. Yeah, Didi stores her on their side. I think just to be safe, I think I'm going to put them on their side because they are the dual tip. Yeah, I think I am, but I'm going to go out in search of the information. I store gel pens tip down too. Yeah, anything like a flare pen or anything like that where there's only a single tip, I always store it standing up and down. It's only on dual tip products that I really feel like, oh, maybe this ought to be on their side. All right. You're saying do your leaf using this technique? Okay. Let me get some different paper out because remember Sharon Lombard sent me some, and I'm going to put this underneath, some paper to play with. So let me see. She said this is Borden and Riley. Claims to be bleed proof, but it's not. And they've all got very nice surfaces. And this is Copic paper. Let's do the, and then this is called Nia, I think. Can't remember much about it. The One Shut Wonder. Now this is a real heavy board. I'm not going to waste it on this crap. You know what? I'll do it on that. That laser jet paper again. Everybody said that's great for this. I want to save the nicer papers for, more project type stuff rather than just goofing around like I'm doing right now. I'm going to pull you out here, and you're probably real blurry because of the white. No worries. I'm going to use my little handy dandy detail pen. Draw a leaf again. Finn is going to do an altered paintbrush today on her Facebook live stream. Okay, I'm not sure that I follow her on Facebook, so I may have to do that first. All right. Let me think how I want to approach this. And don't forget to close your things, dope. Sorry. I'll do, well, the thing is, I need the green set of the color tops now. I'll do the mellow yellow into the spring green. How about that? Or the green into the yellow. No, I'm going to do the yellow into the green. So I have to hold these together off camera. The color tops, actually, I can see now how there's a very definite advantage to having those. So I will have them all before it's all said and done. Just saying. All right, I've held them together now for a little while. I'm going to start with the green where I want the yellow on the leaf. Does make it pretty seamless. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to go back and start the other side. Yeah, it does. I like the way it is more seamless. I really do. So, yep, I will order and have all of the color tops. I promise you, I will. Okay, now I'll transition to a darker green. I like the grass green. Oh, but I want to do the light to the dark. I think that's the way if I'm going to do this, I'm going to always transition from light at the top, dark at the bottom. Can't even color inside the lines. Shh. All right, where'd my yellow go? And I think paper is going to make a big difference too. I really do. So I'll be eager to try this on different papers. Let me go ahead and do the green onto the yellow again. Yeah, it'll be a whole lot easier to do this when all the color tops are here. I promise you. Now I'm going to want to go buy them all, but I'm not going to. Amazon's bringing more stencils. There you go, Brent. And this is really quick. I mean, this is quick and dirty for sure. And I know I shouldn't be leaving these markers just laying here with their lids off. I'm bad about that, like especially with the super tips. And another thing I don't know is, because I have a tendency to use some colors more than others. Yeah, see, now I've got parts everywhere. Parts is parts. Here's the green. Green. Yellow, yellow. Uh-oh, I've got a part here that I shouldn't have. Did I put one of these away without the part? Oh, no, you guys. Oh, this one.
You comfortable? You want your window open?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
It's getting warmer and warmer, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have more Happy Mail coming this afternoon, so I may have to come back on. May have to. I thought I just put this on there. Okay, wait. I'm only going to stay on a few more minutes because I'm going to go get some stuff done before I have to stop and come watch Bren again. No, not Bren. Finnabear. I was reading Bren's comment and thinking Finnabear. Well, I think all of us went a little bit nuts with the Hobby Lobby brand, in all honesty. But I am actually quite surprised at how much of it that I've used. Oops. And a lot of it, the stuff that I bought, I knew was just going to be put like into inventory for when I run out of stuff. So, but I've done well, I think, using all the junk that I bought at Hobby Lobby. Your Hobby Lobby didn't have much? Bummer. Bummer, bummer. Mine was good. It really was in the art department. But I think a lot of that, too, you guys, in all honesty, was timing. Was whether or not you got there at the right time. Because I know if I hadn't gotten to my Hobby Lobby on that particular day when I was there, if I'd have gone the day after, I would have gotten nothing. Because so much of what I bought, there was only one left. So it was just a matter of who got it, me or the next guy coming in. Alright, I'm going to try this yellow-green again. Oops. And I'm kind of like saving this tip because that tip scares me a little bit. I know I'm really, really, really up close, but I think you can crush this tip pretty darn easy. So I'm being really careful with it. But it might be a little easier for putting the ink on because it's bigger. Can you see that? To use that tip. So and honestly, I would not take this long normally coloring a leaf, you guys. This is really just because I'm learning. But I would not take this long to color a leaf. I promise you. And I'm not loving it, but oh well. So I'm loving the Chameleons. I will say that without any hesitation at all. And this is yellow, green 3, so I guess it doesn't matter where they go back, right? Yeah, actually, in their little, they did send a little accessory thing inside this box. So I did get in the accessory box a bunch of the little tips. And I don't know if they sent both kinds or just the pointy kind. I'm going to look. Okay, they sent a few. Let me see. So these I'm probably going to have to order. Okay, they did send a couple of the bullet tips. Let's see, like 3 of those. I think these are the tips for the alcohol portion. And then the pointy ones. So, yeah, a couple of those. 3 of those. And then a bunch of these real pointy ones, which obviously you're going to use the most of. So, yeah, that's down the line, Deb. I'm sure I'll be getting the re-inkers and all this stuff. But, yeah, they were kind of generous and gave me a few of these to start. And then the cool little tool to replace them with, which this is really cool because it's just a grabber. Grab onto it and yank it out, I guess. So, yep. So I'm very lucky, very, very lucky. Ah, come on, close. Easy, would you? So unless you guys want to see something else, that's all I was going to do right now. And then later on, I might come back on when I get my Happy Mail. Because I know I've got Happy Mail coming UPS, which is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, like in 4 or 5 hours. So that's that. If you watch this on recording, thanks so much. If you have suggestions to help me out, feel free. I always love some free advice. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.